What's pissing me off today? Myself. I didn't live up to my own standards for sharing information. I usually try to verify things that I share with multiple sources, and I did make an attempt to do that, but there were no official reports yet, and I shared the story anyway because it just felt so right. And even though I'm just some random guy on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, follow me, I never want to contribute to the epidemic of misinformation and fake news. So unlike Tucker Carlson and Breitbart and OANN, I am willing to admit when I get something wrong, and I'm willing to issue a retraction. So I regret to inform you all that the guy who had a heart attack at the racist right-wing riot at the Capitol did not tase himself in the nuts. That was just a rumor. But it just felt so perfect, right? It was like the perfect representation of a Trump supporter. It was so great. Made me feel good. And that should have been an indication that something was off. When something just feels too good, it probably is. So I'm sorry. I also said the crying lady was hit with pepper spray, but it was really, she was crying from an onion that she brought, which just makes it so much better and so much more odd. Oh, also a lady carrying a "Don't Tread on Me" flag was trampled to death. So I feel like I wasn't too far off in the ridiculous and ironic death department. There's something else I feel I have to clear up too. The other day when I did my little insurrectionist impression, I feel like a little Southern accent came out. And that's really just a byproduct of endless media portrayals of Southerners as dumb. Anytime a Yankee like me wants to sound dumb, we put on a Southern accent. That's really fucked up. And I'm working on it, but it's fucked up. And we have to stop painting all Southerners as dumb and all Trump supporters as Southerners. There are plenty of people from Connecticut who love Trump just as much as people from Kentucky. And all of these people are not just dumb, they're invested in a fucking lie, which you could argue makes them dumb, and I'm not necessarily going to disagree with you, but it's a little more complex than that. Or maybe it's not. They're just racist. They're certainly not all uneducated and poor. These CEOs and lawyers and real estate agents and fucking cops who storm the Capitol just get their information from different sources. And just like me with taser nuts, when they hear a story that makes them feel good and makes them feel right about their worldview, they believe it. And they don't verify the sources. And when they're presented information that goes against it, they just dismiss it and discredit it as fake news. Right? And some people base their entire identity on these lies and end up storming the Capitol and believing that Democrats are running a satanic pedophile ring and the election was stolen. Right? But it's all just confirmation bias. Liberals do it too. Right? How many times have we been reassured that Trump is going to resign or he'll be removed? They're going to invoke the 25th Amendment. The other day, a post went viral because it listed all of the things that would happen if Trump is impeached, right? He's not going to get his pension. He won't have his Secret Service detail. He can never run for office again. What the post failed to mention is that he would need to be impeached and removed. And that's not going to happen. But man, that shit made us feel good. But we can't call Trumpers ignorant because they believe easily verifiable falsehoods and then turn around and do it ourselves. So, going forward, I will continue to do my best to verify everything before sharing it. Unless it feels really, really good. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I still believe that there is a tape out there of Russian hookers pissing on Donald Trump. I know it. Release the PP tape.